Hi Theatre Addicts, my name is Celine and I am here reviewing Roy and Janet at the Woodward's Atrium downtown. Um, this show is by Theatre Terrific, which apparently has been in the Fringe for 30 years, and I am excited to see it. It's supposed to be a love story, um, and I don't really know what to expect quite yet, but it's supposed to be exploring love of all different kinds and inclusivity. So I'm looking forward to it, and I gotta go because I'm a little late. So I just finished watching Roy and Janet, and it was not exactly what I was expecting, and I didn't actually know too much about Theatre Terrific before I came to this performance today. But they're a theatre company that does productions that are fully inclusive of everyone. So the performance was done by people of all different kinds of abilities and genders, and it was very beautiful to see. I really did enjoy it. It opens up with a drumming sequence, and I have to say, like, all the tech cues were very well done. So I had to run out of there because my parking was going up. So I had to leave the Woodward's Atrium and come back here. But I will finish my review very shortly. But what I was going to say was that the performance of Roy and Janet takes place in the Woodward's Atrium. And if you've never been there before, it was in the last scene. That's where I was. It's a indoor. Not exactly indoor, it's like a enclosed space between like three buildings, and there's a skylight covering the place, so it's inside, but it's not like insulated or anything. And there are people, there's like a London Drugs and like a market, and people are going and doing their shopping, and the performance takes place in the middle of all of this. There's like an open square area. So it's a really cool place, a really cool venue for a performance, because it's kind of like street art in a way. But the performers definitely rehearsed all of this. And there's a tech booth set up and everything. And it was really cool in the performance that they really utilized the space that they were in. There's also like this staircase, and I took some footage of it in another video. It's a big cement spiral staircase that's kind of in the corner. I don't actually know where it goes. But they use that as part of their production. They do like a little balcony scene, and other things pop out from behind it, and you have to look up and see what's going on, and the performers gesture and mime towards it. And so you'll definitely know where to look. They'll let you know. And then the other thing that happened, which was after the performance, well, at the beginning of the performance, the playwright, she actually introduces the play, and she was very insistent and welcoming that people come and sit inside, and that people sit and enjoy the performance from outside as well. So you don't necessarily have to pay to watch this one, but it would be good to support them. So I would definitely encourage that. And so she introduced the play, and then at the close of the play, she also did a talkback session. So all the performers were there, and the audience was encouraged to ask questions about their performance. And so I asked them how they got the idea for their show, and she said that they everyone she had talked to told her to do Shakespeare, and so that's where the title of the play kind of comes from. I think it's Roy and Janet, and is loosely reminiscent of Romeo and Juliet, and so there is a love story in the play, and you see like the two tribes as well. It was a very beautiful performance. I know I said that before, but I was definitely holding back tears in my eyes almost the whole time. But I wanted to hold them back because I wanted to watch the rest of it too. Yeah, it was really, really great to see. if you want to feel warm and fuzzy, if you want to feel better about life, I think you should go and see this performance. It's definitely like a celebration of inclusivity and love. It's great. There is lots of gesturing and movement, and there's not a lot of speaking. However, when nearer to the end of the performers each come out and they say something, and even though their words are so few, they are so powerful and so meaningful, and it really, really hits you at the end of the meaning behind their words. So definitely like gives you a new meaning of words and what they represent, and what they've represented are people. They have a really good message overall, and I think really my only critique for the play is that none of them are mic'd, which was okay because as a part of the audience you're sitting quite close, so it's not too hard to hear, and they do make it clear like what's going on, but just that it's a little drafty in the atrium, so it's definitely a little cold, and like I said before, there are people who are just like doing their grocery shopping or whatever shopping, so there's like definitely like a murmur in the air all around, which maybe does add to the atmosphere of the performance, but it could also be distracting. So that's the only thing, and that's just what the venue is. So yeah. So that's Roy and Janet. I'm Celine DeBlanco, and that Roy and Janet was put on by Theatre Terrific and is playing in the Woodwards Atrium. Don't forget to subscribe to Theatre Addicts and check us out at theatreaddicts.com, and please let us know what you think. Go ahead and comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And please check out our website for more reviews and interviews as they come out. Enjoy your Fringe!